Hey guys, so I'm just gonna do my project life for week 10 just a little bit different than normal. I just wanted to show you how sometimes things don't work out. So if you didn't know, I had planned all my week cards ahead of time. This was all done before 2014 even hit. So this is my original idea for my week 10. I had the chevron wood grain pattern paper with the banners and the hearts and all that. And then I had all of my other papers laid out within the same, with these patterns as well. And I went to do my pictures and I went to start working on my week 10 and I didn't like it. So what I ended up doing is I scratched it. I took off my week 10 and the heart, and I was able to save the wood grain, which is good because I really liked that. But everything else I basically just tossed. It wasn't a big deal. I had used this pattern for something else, so it's not like it was a waste of paper or anything. It still was able to get used. But what I decided to do instead, if you can see, is this is now my week 10 card. So it's still simple and everything, but it's got a completely different feel. So there's that one, and this is what my new card looks like. So I just wanted to show you that even though you plan ahead, you don't know what's going to happen. And this is the risk you take when you do plan ahead. And I'm okay with it. I mean, I wasted $1, $2 worth of paper. That doesn't really bother me. So I just wanted to show you that. And then I also have one more thing to show you with a mistake I did. And then I'll get into my actual share for you guys. So just a little bit different start. But I just thought maybe people would like to see that things don't always work out the way I planned. Alright, so this is the other thing that I messed up on. So I wanted to document this picture of this was Sean's birthday present, just this cute, it's not cute, this jersey I bought him for his favorite soccer team. And I wrote it, and I originally wrote my journaling in black. You couldn't see it very well. You can see it better on the camera than you can see it in actual. So then I did it with a white pen, and that didn't work well either. So now I absolutely hate it, and I am like, I've ruined the card, right? So what I'm going to do instead is I'm just going to cover it up. So I found this little thing, and it says My Sweet Honey. So I think I'm going to use that to cover it up, and then I'm going to title it, and then so you're not going to be able to see much of it, and it's just going to be, I found these things, but this is how I'm fixing my mistake. So just in case people are wondering, like, if this ever happens to you, you accidentally mess up on your card, don't throw it away, don't despair, there's always a way to fix it. So just find something that's big, and it took me a little bit. I thought about using this and covering it up with that, and I didn't like the way that looked. I tried using this little border, and I tried figuring out if I could make a couple border lines with that, and I didn't like that. There's always, so there are options, and I even had this to look at. I tried covering it up with this red. So you're not going to like it at first. Just keep playing, because eventually you're going to come up with something like I did to be able to cover it and fix your mistake. So don't just throw things away. Just try and see if you can salvage them before you do your final toss out of it. So anyways, on to my share for you guys. Hi everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life, and I'm here with my week 10 Project Life spread. So here's a quick overview of what it looks like for you. I'm lucky and Jackson's having a nap, so I figured it'd be a great time to get this done for you. So, like I showed in the very beginning of this, how this is now different. So my original plan was a completely different color scheme, but when I got my pictures, I decided that color scheme wasn't going to work. So this is my title card, and I just used a bunch of little enamel dots, some washi tape, this cute little sticker that says hello there, letter stickers, and then just the 10. And I put the 10 up on Pop Dot, so it stuck itself out. And I finally did the trend of 2 cards onto 1. So I really like the way that looked, and I will probably keep this trend going within my project life. I liked that a lot. So there's that. No writing or anything. I just realized just this moment I forgot to put the date on it. So I think what will happen is I'll black on black. I'm not sure if Stacey will work on the black, so I might do it down here on the washi. I'll have it in my pictures for you at the end. And then here's my second card, and it's just a little journaling about Jackson's first checkup, and that's the doctor's office that we go to. So just a quick snapshot of that. I didn't take this picture. I found it online because it's blue sky and sunny, and it definitely was not like that the first week of March. So that, this little heart got cut off, but it does have the date that he had that on. So, and there is some washi hanging out behind that for the red and the green and the blue. So those are my color choices. Right here, as you can see, within the enamel dots, it shows you my color choices this week were blue, teal, bluey color, the green, the bright green, and then the red. So, and then I did include my favorite thing that I do, and every week I try to do, is the weather card to show you what the weather looked like. And there was a picture, because when I snapped this picture, it was snowing still that day, but it had stopped and it went away right away. So I covered that with just these cute little birds, and then a couple arrows pointing to the fact that it was quite cool. So I did that. And I also showed you this card earlier, talking about how I had messed up, and underneath this is a bunch of writing that I screwed up on. So this is what this now looks like with it in the thing, and you can't even tell I messed up. So I'm happy I didn't like toss it or anything. I kept it in there, and it still documents Sean's jersey that I got for his birthday. So that's that. This card is just, I listened to country music, and it was just, it's not the top 5 of any countdowns. It's just my favorite 5 at that moment. So I was able to document that. I thought that was a neat idea. This is just a filler card, and I just outlined a few of the arrows. I really like the way that turned out. Kind of popped it up a little. I believe this came in a kit. So it would have either been Scraptastic, Citrus Twist, or Gossamer Blue. One of those 3 is where this came from. Down here is, this is just a picture of Jackson's nursery is in here. And the point of this picture is I had finally gotten the pictures done to snap in with Jackson in there. For the longest time, it was just me and Sean hanging out with some baby that wasn't us. So we finally got Jackson's picture in there. So I like that. And so I just added this. It's just a little circle flare thing. So I added that there. I did some stamping. And this stamp actually had said "so in love with you." So I just cut it, and so now it says "so in love, so in love, so in love." And then I just did my journaling about how I love the way that his nursery looks. So there's that card. And sliding it over to this one. I'm not in love with this card, but it's okay, it works. I had a hard time doing it. What I do like about it is that this right here is an overlay. So I trimmed the picture to fit in, and it says, "You make me happy when skies are gray." Drives me nuts because that is not how I spell gray. I spell it with an E, but that's alright. I used a little flare because there was a hole traced over this little sticker that says "Little Moment." Some more arrows, and then additional arrows that I stamped along with the date, and just journaling about how Jackson got a new playmat this week. And sliding it over to this side of the page, Jackson had started smiling full force at us, so that was definitely something worth documenting. So that's what that picture is all about. And right next to it is, so he still can't sit up straight or anything, right? He's only a month and a week old or something at this time, but Sean thought it would be fun to sit him in the cart, so he didn't last long there, just long enough to snap the picture, and we took him right out. I promise we didn't leave him like that. But it was funny, so I had to document that. So I just did that with this little, just use a sticker, I can't think of what you call them right now, to do that. Added some more enamel dots. Another flare that just says "favorite" in that lime green, and then some black washi tape. And then this is an overlay on top of the card itself. And then slide down here, this is just a filler card I used with a little, this is a button that I found that I really loved, and it was the perfect color, so I just put that through. And this is on the outside of my protector, so I just poked a hole through and put it through. And this card just documents Jackson's laundry, because if you're a mom, you know how much laundry you have to do with a newborn. So that's all this card is talking about, just all the laundry I had to do. We slide it over, and it's a picture of, this is my dad with Sean, with Jackson. So I just wrote together. I didn't write it. I cut out this together. And this is part of a cut apart sheet, I believe. And then this little circle flare says "so happy together." So it's kind of redundant because it says it twice, but I wanted to add in a little bit of red, so I used that as well. And at the bottom is some more washi, and it literally just says Jackson loves spending time with his papa. Up here in this little corner, I did my favorite show that I was watching at the time is The Little Couple. I love this show. I love that they were able to adopt, and I love this show. So I just documented the fact that that's what I had been watching. Another filler card. I needed the black to be there to balance it, but I wasn't sure what to put on it, and I had no other pictures, so it's just a filler. And just some snapshots with a little flare, with a little enamel dot, and then just some little owl looking, I think they're supposed to be like pins or something, so, but it's not washi, it's just a piece of pattern paper. And then this is my This Week card, and I had a little bit to say, but not a lot to say, and I wanted to do the same as I had done it with my title card, with the two cards together, and I didn't want to write in the black because I knew it wouldn't work very well. So I just wrote how I thought this is what a typical week's going to look like, and then wrote what had happened this week. And then I did some embellishment up here, so just wrote this week with letter stickers with the little enamel dot to tie in the 3 colors. Once again, the 3 colors, even though that's pink, but that's alright. Remember, this is popped up on a pop dot, and then this is just a little, it was a cloud, and it had the number 5, but the number 5 didn't tie into anything, so I just trimmed it, and it's just half of the cloud. So that's all I have for you. It was a pretty fast and easy week to do. I like the way it turned out. I think it looks well. It's very cohesive. Now that I've learned to just pick like about 3 or 4 colors, and just work off of that, it's making things a lot easier to make sure it's all coordinating. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!